International criminal Doublehanding was recently sentenced to life in hell. The lava leak of New Callisto opens up new debates on the question of information censorship, and the creation of the free city of Maugate has captured the hearts and minds of the people of the Imperial Federation. All this and more tonight on the Imperial Times. Good day, this is the Imperial Times bringing to you the most reliably trustworthy updates from all around CivMC, Minecraft's largest civilization server. Let's see what's happening at this hour. To begin, in an interview with one of our reporters, the Secretary of War with the Principality of Anisso announced his plans to continue the rapid expansion of the National Army for purposes of defense. The Anisonians are mostly Italian community, so we will have to translate much of what our interviewees are saying. But today I have the honor here today of being with the Secretary of War of Anisso. So, Mr. Monst, could you please tell us a bit about the political situation here?
Our political situation is changing soon. In the next diet, a new MP will be elected. I'm not running for MP though. I will be appointed by the MP who wins.
Are you saying it's a guarantee that you win?
Yes.
Right. Could you tell me a bit about your military?
I am looking into a mandatory military for about 1 to 2 months.
Forced conscription?
So my men are ready for war? Yes.
What war are you preparing for?
None.
For defense?
Yes, so that my men are ready.
How about the equipment?
Iron.
Are they imported or do you produce them domestically?
Domestic. I produce them myself, with maybe some trade. We have alright gear, but not the best. In my term, I want to change that. To dominate, to be better.
Right, so your key policy as the new war secretary is to improve the national army for defense?
Yes, and also learn more war tactics.
I see. Could you please tell me anything about the Anisonian industry? Are there any companies here?
Sorry, can't say.
Right, no worries. How about the laws? What are the laws like here? Any censorship around the king or anything like that?
So we don't talk bad about the prince.
These plans of military build-ups has as of late been a clear-cut trend in Anisonian policymaking. Running for office we have the Liberty Party, Capitalist Party, and Imperialist Party. However, to strange circumstances, it seemed that the leader of the Capitalist Party was thrown in jail just mere days before the election was to take place, and was thus forced to drop out, and out of what can only be seen as fear, the Liberty Party surrendered itself to the Imperialist Party, meaning the people had only one choice of government to vote on. That's a pretty mad democracy. It's a literal dictatorship out there, gentlemen. And especially on the point that you can't talk anything about the king. Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Sorry, I'll be leaving now. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what? No, save me! No! No! As Larian people begin to look towards a brighter future, Monument Group, notable for being the owners of Monument Bank, continues to see growth in their company's shares. Just as last week, investors and farmers alike were pleasantly surprised by the opening of the Pavia floating crop exchange. Made up of over 729 ender chest relays, now merchants from all over the globe, and especially those living in Pavia, can expect to be able to exchange crops with no fear of stock ever running short. Next up, the New Callisto lava lake incident has seen a myriad of attempts from the Imperial Federation to cover up the terrible disaster. Built to combat the ever-growing issues of climate change and air pollution, the lava plant was constructed to be what the Federation would call a sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. Thursday's disastrous leak proves otherwise, as locals have reported finding obsidian shards in their drinking water. The long-term effects of these shards remain a mystery. One eyewitness remarks, "I'm a miner. They can't keep getting away with flooding our workplace with molten rock." Let's hear it straight from the source. Journalist Cody reports. Lately, we have been receiving reports of a lava lake over in New Callisto. And I've heard that you've been there, right, Mr. Trinity?
Oh yes, I was recently there for a stock taking job actually. In general, I am the caretaker of WithaVale. I take care of the storage basically. I keep it nice, organised, and make sure everything's accounted for. And I'm also in charge of the Fighters Guild.
Right, Fighters Guild.
I do fighting events and stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
right, I see. Now, when was it that you first learned of the lava lake? Like, how did you first learn about it?
It was actually a couple of days ago when I was doing this stock taking job for Zero QL, as I mentioned, and yeah, I did notice that there was a bit of a. Well, actually, I didn't notice it. In fact, I've heard about a lava lake, but well, while I was there, I did not. I didn't notice it.
So was it like covered up or something?
That's what I believe. Yes, I believe the IF is covering up a lava leak. It's pretty much destroying the nature. You know, we ourselves in WithaVale, we have a lava farm. It's contained within. We stick to charcoal mostly, actually. Yes, we love our trees. We like to keep it environment friendly. These power plants it's destroying the trees, destroying the land, and people are getting sick from it. Actually, they're getting poisoned from lava poisoning. Can you believe that? It's something inside the lava itself. The government's trying to cover it up.
Right. I see. When you were at New Callisto, near the power plant, did you see any Imperial Federation officials there? Did they try to push you away from the scene?
I did see one there. Yes. They said to keep away from a certain area.
There are a couple of states and towns who are considering using lava technology to fuel their state. If you could talk to the leaders of these cities and towns, what would you say to them?
Mm-hmm. I would say don't use a power plant like New Callisto did. Have a self-contained lava farm that you can manually see over and make sure it does not spread within the natural forests and stuff. Keep it underground. Underground is better.
Thank you, Governor. Ladies and gentlemen, when I went over to New Callisto to see the lava lake for myself, I was interrupted and stopped by a government official, Cabian. And he offered me a bribe to not cover this story. If you need power, just stick to the traditional methods. Save the Earth. Save our world. Last Wednesday, persecutors from Monument Group, Vanaheim, and the Imperial Federation convened at the WithaVale House of Justice. The resulting trial saw infamous criminal Doublehanding sentenced to life in hell without parole. Doublehanding was convicted of stealing items with values amounting up to a total of more than 1,000 diamonds from the Monument Group, the state of Vanaheim, and the Imperial Federation Diamond Exchange. One witness remarks, "That turd of a man. When he logged out, he seemed very pleased with himself." He was located and ultimately captured by 10 of the Imperial Federation's most elite soldiers. He was escorted to his final destination by more than 5 Vanaheim guards. Located in northern Deluvia, the free city of Maugate was built upon the fundamental principles of a free market. Its geographic location makes it a bustling center of commerce for which travelers can join for a rest, a drink, or a refill up on food. Anyone can visit Maugate anytime they wish, and I highly recommend it to anyone visiting Deluvia. You can travel there via the Analondo X Railway from any IF state. This has been the Imperial Times, reporting to you from the heart of the great city of WithaVale. We'll see you next week.